Alright, welcome back to the story. Here we are. When last we left off, we had finished here in Camp Narash. We had slain some of the bristleback quillboar from Brambleblade Ravine. We'd collected some supplies for the village here. We'd done a few favors improving ourselves for the chieftain here of the village. And if I'm not mistaken, we have been tasked with traveling to Bloodhoof Village, where we're going to find Bane Bloodhoof and continue our questing here. So let's go ahead and mosey on out of Camp Narash and make our way over that way. Cruise on down the road here. Let's see what Anter has for us here. Story, please, I beg of you. Can you help me? I have not finished my tasks here on the mesa. I'm in the middle of my rite of strength, and my father asked me to deliver these furs to the inn in Bloodhoof. I'm far from rested enough to complete both my rite and this task for my father. Would you mind going for me? The inn is pleasant, and a perfect place to rest during your long travels. I'm sure you'll agree once you see it. Bring the bundle of furs to Innkeeper Koth. All right, done. I will gladly accept these bundles of fur. And we will make our way along here. Alright, let's start by stopping off at the innkeeper here, since that was the most recent thing we were tasked with. Let's deliver these bundles of fur. Innkeeper Koth. Hail. As the wind on the plains, you're always welcome here. Yes, young one? What can Koth do for you? The journey here from the mesa can be a tremendous burden for some, but a welcome sight for others. Which is it for you, I wonder? Definitely a welcome sight. I love the look of this place here. So we'll deliver the furs. Ah, the furs I was expecting. Thank you. These came faster than I had expected. They will make good blankets for anyone who wishes to stay here. Please feel free to stay as long as you like. My inn is always open, and all of our people are welcome here. And don't underestimate a good night's rest. It can make a great difference while you're out traveling. We get to choose a reward here. I think we will opt for some more bread to add to our collection. And I think we will just go ahead and make this in our home. Save ourselves a bit of hassle later. We need to come back here. Alright, and we should also go speak with Bane Bloodhoof here, since we have our Rite of the Earth Mother. Let's wrap that one up here. What brings you to my village, hunter? Word from my good friend, Chief Hawkwind. Ah, I can see by his carvings you are of a special breed. Ooh, we got a level up out of that. Lovely. The land has been good to our people, hunter. We must be thankful for our good fortune. Let's start with this one here. Story. There are many conflicts that wound this land. It is my hope that you will not bear witness to as many of them as I have. Yet there is one that I would ask you to seek out. It will give you some sense of how terrible, if left unchecked, even a small threat can be to the land. Pale Mane Knolls have settled to the south of Bloodhoof, and in a cave to the west. They disrespect our attempts to communicate with them, and they slay the wildlife of Mulgore unbridled. Words are no longer the answer. And then he wants us to kill some tanners, skinners, and poachers. All right, well, we will definitely be able to handle that. Yeah, let's go with Rite of Vision. The Rite of Vision, one of the rites of the Earth Mother, will help guide you towards earning the respect of the elders of Thunderbluff. Our people have learned that the land is our most holy provider. In order to take part in the ritualistic vision, you must speak with the spiritual leader of the village, Zarlman Two Moons. Zarlman, what a fantastic name. Speak with Zarlman Two Moons in Bloodhoof Village. All right, continue our rites. What else we got here? Dwarven digging. There are dwarves preparing a dig site to the northeast. They think secrets lie in the earth, and that is true, but hollowing and defiling the land is no way to earn its teachings. Collect the dwarven tools of digging, smash them, and return to me with the dwarves' broken tools. You can smash the tools at a forge. You will find one in Thunderbluff. But any forge, even a forge at the Dwarven camp, will suffice. We're going to find some Prospector's picks. All right. Well, Bane definitely has a theme of naturalism, protection of the land. I like the cut of his jib. Well, let's see if we can't find Zarlman Two Moons while we're here. Maybe we can continue that one. Is Zarlman perhaps in here? No, doesn't look like it. But Harken Wind Totem has something for us here. Swoop hunting. The swoop is a cunning bird and difficult to find and hunt. A collection of swoop quills is a badge of cleverness and determination for a hunter. If you are willing to take up this task, then enter the plains and hunt the swoop. Bring me their quills and bring honor to your clan. The swoops may be found anywhere in Mulgore, but your eyes must be sharp to spot them, and your hooves must be quick to catch them. All right. Go claim ourselves some swoop feathers. Prove ourselves. What does Mull Thunderhorn have to say here? Poison water? Goblins and their servants have tainted our sacred water wells. We cannot allow this. To cleanse each well, I must create a cleansing totem. Then you must bring the totem to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. First, we will create a cleansing totem for the Winterhoof water well. To do this, the land must offer its aid. Hunt prairie wolves for their paws and adult plain striders for their talons. They are to the southwest. Return to me with the paws and talons story. Okay, cleansing some water wells. We're going to stave off some poison water, protect the people here. Oh man, so many quests. Rule Eagle Talon. What does Rule have to say?
Peace, friend.
Dangers of the Wind Fury. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me, Story. I am Rule, warrior and teacher. You have obviously reached an age when you must prepare for your trials if you are to adventure much further out of Mulgore. If you wish a test of your strength, start by seeking out the Wind Fury Harpies to the southeast. They nestle along the mountain's edges, away from the road. They are one of our natural enemies here in Mulgore, and will be a good gauge of your skill.
Go in peace.
Okay, we're going to prove ourselves to Rule by vanquishing some Harpies. It's definitely a lot of proving ourselves, vanquishing things. That's all right. Oh, look at this. Here's Zarlman Two Moons. Well, let's get our new quest first. We'll double back to him right afterwards.
I've been expecting
Mazaranche. My grandfather told me stories about his battles with a strider named Mazranache. He told me of its demonic red eyes, razor-sharp talons, and venomous bite. As fortune would have it, while traveling across the plains, I encountered it, and it took a nasty bite from my shoulder. He was as terrible as my grandfather described. I will need some hard-to-find animal parts to clean the infection from his bite. A wolf heart, cougar femur, plain strider scale, and swoop gizzard. Hurry, time is of the essence. Well, that is quite the concoction to build some sort of salve to stave off infection. Mazranache. The Rite of Vision. I sensed you would be coming to me, Hunter. I can always recognize one who is trying to pass the rites of the Earth Mother. In order to pass through the Rite of Vision, you must gather the reagents needed to make the Water of the Seers. I will need well stones, which can be found around the water wells in Mulgore. With those, I will combine ambercorn, which fall beneath the mighty trees in our land. These reagents contain magical elements, and when brewed and consumed before the tribal fire, will cause you to encounter a vision. Follow it, and it will lead you to the next step of this holy quest. Ooh, holy visions and quests. All right. Well, we definitely have no shortage of action to take on here. So I think I'm just going to venture on outsides to the outer regions of Bloodhoof Village here. And I'm sure we'll start to encounter any number of things that we can start to claim and continue our quests here. Talk to Zarlman here again. Alright, here we go. Rite of Vision. Once you have gathered enough well stones from around the water wells and ambercorn from beneath the trees, I will prepare the water of the seers for you. Well, good news for us. I see you have learned to gather from our sacred land story. It will take but a moment to brew the water of the seers. Zarlman Two Moons begins chanting as he mixes the well stones and ambercorn before the tribal fire. The waters of the seers is ready for your consumption, story. I now present you with the water of the seers. When you are ready, consume the waters near the tribal fire. Once you have ingested the holy waters, it will take a few moments before the vision materializes before the fire. At that point, it is up to you to follow it to your destiny. ... Well, we got some water of the seers. I suppose we could drink it now. No, we haven't even found our skills yet. Let's go finish that off first. Oh, we've got a Morin Cloudstalker with a quest. We better go sailing over that way as soon as we're done with this plane strider here.
I need a target.
See what kind of quest he's got for us. Come back, Morin. Come back. Gdru, the Tauren Druid. Oh, he does have a buff. That was what I was hoping for. All right. The Ravaged Caravan. A few days ago, we found a venture company caravan traveling under guard on the northern shore of Stone Bull Lake. We'd lost 2 of our number in an earlier battle, so we were quick to attack and lay waste to the caravan. We left their supply crates thinking that our torches would destroy anything of value, but given that venture company salvagers have been spotted near the burned wagons, maybe we were wrong. Perhaps you could go to the caravan and examine the contents of the crates. Ooh. So he attacked the caravan? Is that what I understand here? In earlier battles, we were quick to attack and lay waste to the caravan. Yeah. Yeah, Morin's not messing around. When there are people in the plains here threatening the village here, he's not one to be slow to action. Back up the hill one more time. Let's try and take a look in the box. Alright, at least we don't need to be as quiet anymore. What's in this box? All sides of the crate are stamped with the sign of the Venture Company Mining Division. Notes printed carefully on the side of the carton indicate that the contents are due for processing at one of their central plants. Prying open the lid reveals a tightly packed assortment of ore and minerals, more evidence of the Venture Company's mining operation in Mulgore. On the top of the ore and minerals, you remove a tightly bound sheaf of papers. Up in the foothills to the east, you can barely hear the sound of work and see smoke rising from a large fire. Return the Venture Company documents to Morin Cloudstalker near Bloodhoof Village. Can I actually see the smoke? No, doesn't look like it. But we can definitely... Let's listen. No, we don't hear the clink of tools either, but that's okay. So the Venture Company is up in these hills, up in this mine, stripping minerals out of the hills of Mulgore. Well, Morin's probably not going to be very happy about that, so let's see what he has to say about that particular thing. Stuff down there. Morin, we did it. Took us longer than we wanted, but we did it. Hail, story. Have you learned anything new about the Venture Company's plans and operations in our homeland? If they plan to exploit our lands as have others, the Outrunners will be quick to put an end to it. Well, it just so happens they are. Here's some documents that prove it. It does indeed appear that the Venture Company is attempting to rob us of our natural resources. It is good to know this for true, and now it seems we must do something about it. What would you have us do, Morin? A couple things. The Outrunner's duty is to ensure the safety of those who travel across the plains of Mulgore. Those that would threaten the safety of the Tauren homeland risk punishment at our hands. So Morin is clearly the chief outrunner of the Braves here, the captain, as it were. The Venture Company. This explains the buildup of venture company employees and equipment we've seen in Mulgore. Those goblins, their company is expanding too quickly for their own good. It's how they say, show a goblin something and you can hear the scales in the background. Greedy little things they are. Unfortunately for their business enterprise, we Tauren cannot allow them to conduct their operations in our lands. Go to their mine northeast of the ravaged caravan and send them a message. Ooh, a message they won't soon forget. Kill some workers and supervisors. Okay.
Well met.
Supervisor Fizz Sprocket. According to the documents you've salvaged from the caravan, the venture company created many plans to attempt to drive us from our lands here so that they could have free reign to plunder our lands. The depths that they would sink to accomplish their goals disgusts and appalls me. I want the mastermind behind their plans killed. His name is Supervisor Fizz Sprocket. You will find him at the venture company mine east of the ravaged caravan. Bring me his clipboard. We shall see if we find out anything useful. Ooh. All right. Well, we have a quest to go and clean out that mine that we've seen. But I think we're going to make our way back over this way. We will keep seeing if we can't pick up maybe a couple more swoops. We've still got some pale mane to try and deal with. And I think that the venture company and Fizz Sprocket are probably just a little above and beyond what we're prepared to handle just yet. So let's try our hand at some hopefully easier prey to try and prepare ourselves for something like that. All right. Well, we've got a few quests wrapped up here. We are going to make our way back and cash a few in and see where the story gets us. All right, so who do we need to talk to here? We need... I got to talk to Mull Thunderhorn again, right? Because he was going to make us the cleansing totem. All right, Mull, what have you got? Do you have the paws and talons story? I do. Here you are. You've done well, story. I will take these and bind their power into a totem of cleansing. Mull Thunderhorn creates a new totem. I have created the totem. You, story, must cleanse the well. I've crafted the totem to cleanse the Winterhoof water well. Now, you must take it to the well and perform this cleansing ritual. You will find it to the southeast, guarded by foul goblins. This will not be an easy task, but you must do it if we are ever to use its waters again. Fortune to you, story. Okay. We've acquired a totem, which we can go use to cleanse the well. Since the venture company is over there as well, they're infecting everything around here. Water wells, mines, stealing resources. Bunch of jerks. The land has been good to our people, Hunter, but we must be thankful for our good fortune. Story, it is good you've taken my task seriously. Respect of the land and its creatures is important. Death and life are a circle, a necessity. One cannot exist without the other. Take time to ponder this and do well to never forget it. Ooh, and we're actually going to get some ammunition. That's probably significantly better than ours.
Walk with the earth, mother.
Is it actual ammunition? It is. 2 damage per second versus our 1.5. Ooh, and we got a level up out of the deal. Excellent. And then I think our only other current quest right now is to drink some water and go on a vision. So I think this is probably a pretty good place to stop right now. So yeah, so we got here to Bloodhoof Village. We have met some of the villagers. We've discovered the venture company who are ravaging the lands around here, stealing resources, generally upsetting the Tauren of this place who want no part of that. So we've been tasked on a number of occasions to go clean things up and help some of the villagers here, and we will do some more of that next time, I think. So thanks for joining me. We'll stop here, and we'll get back to the story next time.